Hey guys, and hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. Bloop, bloop. That's me, Deb C. Bloop. Hey everybody, or is it? No, it's me. I finally went out and got my hair done. And if you can't tell, it's a little purple in honor of spooky season. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to my hairstylist extraordinaire, and she's extraordinary, Miss Tony. If you're watching, thank you, and please do comment. I told her, listen, you can comment if you like, and she says, I don't want to look like I'm creeping. I'm like, trust me, you're not. So if you're watching, Tony, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm refreshed. It's a Monday, and if it's Monday, then it is a Man Crush Monday. And in honor of spooky season, I thought I would make today's man crush Vecna. If you don't know who I'm talking about and you're not a fan of Stranger Things, I'm talking about Jamie Campbell Bower. You know him. He's the lovable Vecna from Stranger Things. Mr. Jamie Campbell Bower is today's Man Crush Monday. Let's get right into it. So Jamie Campbell Bower was actually born James Metcalf Campbell Bower on November 11th, 1988 in London. He had started off not in films, but he got his start as a part-time model with a Select Model Management in London. No surprise there because of the cheekbones and such. But in 2007, he made his feature film debut, and what a debut it was. It wasn't some little community theater. It was in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street with Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp. In 2008, he was in Rock and Rolla, which was directed by Guy Ritchie. Also in 2008, he played Jack in Winter in Wartime. 2009, he was in a remake of the series The Prisoner. He played number 11 through 12, or 11 and 12. So I guess that was the first time he played a number. In 2009 also, he was cast and he starred as Caius, or I believe it's Caius Voltari. He was part of the Voltari in Twilight New Moon, and he was also in both of the Breaking Bad movies, part 1 and part 2 for Twilight. In 2010, he played a young Gilbert Grindelwald in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. He reprised that role again in 2018 in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. In 2011, he played King Arthur in the TV series Camelot, and he starred in 2 music videos. In 2010, he was in a video by The Excerpts. It's called Young Belaine, maybe? In 2012, he was in Never Let Me Go with Florence and the Machine. In 2013, he was busy. He starred in The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones. And in December of 2013, he joined the cast of Burberry's campaign stars for their spring and summer 2014 campaign. In June of the next year, June 2015, he took his talents to the stage in the West End, and he was in the musical Bend It Like Beckham. In 2017, he starred in a TNT original series, Will. And then in July 2019, it was announced that he was going to star in a prequel to Game of Thrones. It was a series that was titled Blood Moon. The other title that they had for it that it could have been called was going to be, I think, The Long Night. But then in October of that year, HBO had announced, hey, listen, we're not going to pick it up, so we're not moving forward with it. Oddly enough, now after Game of Thrones was such a huge, a huge thing, we now have gotten the prequel, House of the Dragon. I'm not quite sure if House of the Dragon is what Blood Moon was supposed to be. I have no idea. So there we go. Here's something that I thought was interesting, and that is, now everybody knows, the younger generation knows Jamie Campbell Bower as Vecna, and the voice of Vecna, which is sinister, which is just bone chilling. But since 2015, he had been the voice of Skiff in Thomas and Friends, and he did the voice in the TV show, in 2 home videos, and also in a feature film. Also in 2020, he was in an indie film called 6 Days of Sistine, and then in 2022, boom, everything exploded when he was cast as Henry Creel, aka aka Vecna, in season 4 of Stranger Things. Damn you, you took Eddie. That's all I have to say. Damn you took Eddie. Upcoming, he has a movie called Horizon that I believe is filming. And if his on-screen appearances aren't enough, he also has a rich musical background. He was, for quite some years, he was the front man, the singer, and the guitarist in the band The Counterfeit. They released an album in 2017. They were signed. They toured the U.S. And actually in 2017, they won Best Live Act for the Association of Independent Music in the UK. So they won Best Live Act. Everything was going great. And then on November 11th of 2020, which is Jamie Campbell Bower's birthday, it was announced on the band's Instagram page that they were no more, that they were dissolving, they were breaking up. He still is putting out music on his own, and just as recently as this year had released music. So good for him. He's not letting moss grow under his feet. As far as charity goes, he has designed exclusive artwork that was used on a t-shirt for Merch for Good campaign for Trek Stock. And Trek Stock, it is a charity that helps young adults in their 20s and 30s who are living with, through, and beyond cancer. So excellent charity there. He also worked with the Red Charity for World AIDS Days to bring awareness and raise funds for that. And he's also has thrown his support behind Sermpanya Foundation in Thailand. It's SERMPANYA Foundation in Thailand. All very good causes. And some interesting facts about Mr. Vecna, Mr. Campbell Bower. So it is no surprise that he has a love of music, because he does come from a family with a musical history. His mom was a music manager, and his dad worked at the Gibson Guitar Corporation. Jamie Campbell Bower is a founding member of the American Youth Music Theater and also of the National Youth Theater. When he was signed to play Vecna, he actually had to keep it undercover and couldn't tell anybody, and he had to keep it secret for a year. Good for him, because I don't know that I would have been able to do that at all. And also, the boarding school that he had gone to has some pretty famous alumni, among them Daniel Day-Lewis, Minnie Driver, and singer Lily Allen. He also considers Sir Ian McClellan to be a very dear old friend and somewhat of a mentor. And that's because when he was in the series Prisoner, the star of it was Sir Ian McClellan. He had offered him a lot of tips in acting, and also he helped keep the cast kind of sane during like the downtime. And also, and this is congratulations very, very much, but he is also 7.5 years sober. So congratulations to Jamie Campbell Bower. And he has, as far as I've seen, he is very open about it and very open about his struggles in the past, and offers encouragement to people who are either starting that journey or in the middle of their journey. So I didn't know too much about Jamie Campbell Bower before, but I was glad I checked into him because he's a very interesting young man. I was surprised. He's 33 years old. I wouldn't have thought that. He was pretty good. As you'll see is evidence from the slideshow. One place here or there. So everybody, if I've not told you yet today, which I didn't, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure you please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there, because listen, some days it's shit show more than so than others, and we all need it. So everybody have a great day. I love you guys. Stay sassy, and if it's hot out there where you're at, please be cool and stay hydrated, and everybody stay safe. Bye guys, love you.